Welcome, welcome. I'm pulling out a vintage tonight out of the retro shooter cabinet because we have Heretic on the lineup. One of the earliest examples of Doom likes. Not surprising considering that its software had somewhat of a hand in the development of this one. Needless to say, um, one day they noticed an up and coming developer called Raven Software releasing a game called Black Crypt, and then they gave him the license for the Wolfenstein 3D engine pretty much as a trial. They told him to make a game on it, and so they did with Shadowcaster. Its software was impressed, and the rest of history. That's how Raven got to work on Heretic, and that spiraled into a series of its own. So here we are, in the humble beginnings. This is Heretic. Now, we are gonna use GZ Doom with this one for all convenience purposes accounted for. Because, by God, like with many classic shooters these days, you're better off having a good source board if you even dream of playing this in a modern setup. I did attempt to set up Chocolate Doom before because that was flown around as a suggestion, but it doesn't quite solve the problems of piss poor resolution. Yeah, I don't mind playing on windowed mode, but I need to be able to see anything, and that's not happening with 640 by 480. No, that's we're a little past the point of that being a viable option. Oh, that was a lovely little MIDI sting to guide us in. Now I'll give you a moment as I set up capture. Unfortunately, this is one of those instances where the executable doesn't really like when I alt tab outside of it, so we're just gonna have to deal with it as I'm going through this initial setup just to make sure we got the window size right. That seems correct. But yeah, this is the Shadow of the Serpent Riders release, which was, so to say, the ultimate Doom of Heretic. It came later on with 2 extra episodes that were released as add-ons on account of the original Heretic being shareware. And I'm throwing other buzzwords out, which the younger audience might understand in the time of DLCs, but that's how we played video games back in the day. You could just download them for free from the internet or buy the complete package retail from your local video game supplier. So we got 5 episodes to deal with total. We're gonna start off with City of the Damned, and as with pretty much every FPS of this time period, which would be the 90s, we needed a little bit of flair, a teensy weensy amount of edge, just so that they could stand on their own legs, and even something as simple as the difficulty level nomenclature. So we got thou needed a wet nurse, yellow bellies are us, bring us them oneth, thou art a smite meister, black plague possesses thee. In short, all of these are just rebranded difficulty levels from Doom. So we're gonna go with Ultra Violence. because I am a gamer. And even though I'm not quite familiar with this game, or not familiar at all, you will soon come to find that it's close enough to its main source of inspiration that you can pretty quickly grasp the basics without worrying too much about the specifics of Heretic. Now, more importantly, I see that we revert back to mouse look. That's a no-no, so let me quickly correct that, because we're gonna try and make sure we play this from a mechanical standpoint close to how the original would feel. So let's check upon free look. Problem is, even if I save, I think it just automatically reverts back to default. And upon every single instance of putting up GZ Doom, which is kind of annoying, but well, we can deal with it. As long as my other bindings have saved. Yep, we got no crouching, no jumping. That's all fine and dandy, so let's proceed. See this illuminated wall up here? That's a secret. I might have played through the first level just to get a feel for the game, and this should be a blast. I see that as I'm literally blasting these imps, or whatever is their canonical name, into oblivion. And of course, running, always enable. We gotta be schmoving in these kinds of games. Maybe not to the extent of Ultra Kill, but we don't have to exactly be a slug either. This already screams out of passion put into the project, just with that simple death animation where you can see the souls coming out of these golems, I think that's what they're supposed to be. This big old savage muscle man casually approaching me. Anyway, now we have the chainsaw. Except, way cooler in my opinion. Gauntlets of the Necromancer, more like gauntlets of swift and painful death. Well, in all fairness, Necromancers aren't just known for reviving dead creatures. They are also known to put them into the undead state to begin with. Yes, sir, this feels very satisfying to use, even though it kind of sends you forward towards the enemy you're attacking. But this is early on. Well, we don't care. There's actually quite a bit of pushback on the one alone. Now this right here, what you just picked up, is perhaps the most defining factor of Heretic, separating it from the other games. Base of Doom. This is pretty much the first instance in a first-person shooter where you got an inventory system, complete with items you can activate as you go, instead of just automatically triggering the power-up upon collection. Now this Tome of Power that we collected is a damage boost, which also has a nice visual effect to let you know that it is indeed well and active, but we shall show that off when the time comes. We're also picking up a different kind of ammo for a weapon coming up quite soon. But for now, the one is more than enough. Doesn't kill the enemies as fast as you'd hope, but does the job. It is essentially the equivalent of a pistol, except you will quickly come to observe that there's not much really in the way of hit scanning, at least for now. Yes, you actually have to aim the projectiles. But same goes for your enemies. Yo, what's up, Ronin? I don't know if we're gonna see any cacodemons, or perhaps a functional replacement of the beast. Well, we'll see. I imagine when Raven developed the game, they followed a close enough tempo to the original. I mean, even one of the original developers, when asked about the origins of Heretic, said that John Romero, who was overseeing the project, pretty much just said, make a Doom, but fantasy themed. I think they might have nailed it. This right here, no idea what these guys are called, but they look pretty cool. Hell Knights, perhaps? Huh? Huh? I mean, they do occasionally chuck green projectiles in between the red ones. No. Listen. It's gotta be legally distinct, just to make sure you got your bases covered. So I'm gonna say Death Knights. Anywho, this is all another elaborate secret. And now we get all of them. So that just leaves 2 enemies, and we're pretty much done with the map. Nice and easy introduction. Exactly what you need. Familiarize yourself with the game, how it plays, how it feels. And be prepared for what's coming up, which I don't know. Because like I said, I've only played the initial map. Also, totally forgot to grab the crossbow. Let's take care of that so we're better equipped. It's like this extra sniper that I can take right here. There you go. What's really neat about this here crossbow, your projectile diverges into 3. Would that make it more of a super shoddy rather than a shotgun replacement? Maybe. do remember, this is 1994. Doom 2... Hang on, I think Doom 2 did come out on that year. I'm a little rusty in my details at the moment, but I'm quite certain this still was released before Hell on Earth. But yeah, I mean, look at that. We even got the world map. It doesn't get any more Doom than this. Yep. Gain this crossbow was a smart move. Otherwise, we would have to deal with a lot of opposition already coming out of the main gate. Let's check the stats in a moment so that I know how big of a level we're dealing with. Yeah, already the enemy count has at least quadrupled, and we got 7 secrets to find. Also, great midis. They might be short loops, but well composed to get you pumped. That's what really matters. Hey, what's the big idea here? How many gates do we need in our evil fortress? Oh wait, I wonder. Do we have monster infighting? We should totally try to get these guys to clash with each other. How many of you are there? Any more? No? See, this always smells like a good sidetrack into a secret chamber. Anything different about a particular texture that could be a clue? No, not really, but got a booby-trapped crossbow pickup, which no biggie considering we already managed to claim it. So I see that our ghoulish friends are quickly becoming a mainstay. These golem fellas, unfortunately, quite the joke. I mean, if they were faster, like about the same speed as a pinky, then maybe I would care. But otherwise, no, you just hold back and shoot them until they perish. We do be wall pumping, We do be wall humping back in the 1302 or whatever year of our Lord this game is meant to take place. Sure is before the Industrial Revolution, I'll say that much. Can I just pick up another item I can activate? Hang on, what's my bottom setup for those? Next item, previous item, and I did shift to activate it, just so I can have all these close proximity. Ah, so this is like my vision goggles. Except it's not really big of a change, just a slight filter. Well, you know what? I'll actually take that over just the game blaring a blinding white light into my eyes. Oh my. Well, how about we have some fun then? Give you guys a little bit of a sporting chance, huh? In real time, these guys can't even hope to touch me. I didn't get to show off the default melee option, which is you can just poke with your wand, the blunt end of it. Not very wizard-like, but hey, if you run out of options, it is still a viable strat. Okay, I did pick up the yellow key, so we can technically open up that door that was inaccessible earlier. Oh. Not sure why that suddenly decided to activate, but hey. We got a new weapon. If you're compelled to try it on the next monster I see, you come over here. The plasma? This early? Sure. But that seems a little too good to waste on these guys. So I'm gonna save it for when we really need it. For instance, as ambushed by a enemy type I haven't faced yet. The heck are these bacteria? Probably don't want to touch them, so well, I suppose this is a time period to be introducing explosive barrels, even though you could easily explain those with magic and miracles. Oh, we got a damaging floor. Time bomb of the ancients. Not sure what that does, and that's the line I'm gonna be saying a lot tonight. I'm guessing we'll be laying around through trial and error. But that sure is a lot of hourglasses I'm collecting. And the auto map. I mean, you know. So everything I haven't yet uncovered is in dark gray. It's actually gonna help a lot in hunting for the remaining secrets. Nice. What's kinda neat about these boogers is that they don't immediately explode on one shot, so it's not as easy to immediately blow yourself up as would otherwise happen in Doom. Perfect environment for the gauntlets. Might as well just cling on to all these extra items before I hit like a major obstacle. And then we can go wild on the power-ups. Wings of Wrath. Now, I don't want to jump into assumptions, but that seems like a skill that will allow me to fly for a brief period of time. No point in wasting all the good ammo on these freaks, let's be honest. How do we get up here? That's definitely another secret. I might be able to unravel. Seems like we would have to get up from the staircase somehow. Well, unless that was a one-way trip, so I'm gonna have to take the long way. I don't have the blue key yet. which in this game are indicated in your possession by those color-coded gems smack in the middle. Is there another door I can open from here? How do you get on top of this wall? Oh, wait. Hang on. Aha! Ah, the old turn off the lights trick. All this damn trap in the first-person shooter design manual. Oh, just coming up to these monsters and blowing them with the full force of a crossbow directly in the face. Majestic. Right, we still have 4 secrets to access. And there's one. I played a little bit of Heretic, just right out of the box on the Steam version, using the executable, and I don't think you have secret activation prompt per se. So in that regard, we do have to thank GZ Doom for making these a little more obvious to the player. Otherwise, you would pretty much have to follow like your own logic. Whether, yeah, you were really ticking off the boxes set by the developers. This definitely smells like a trip straight to the exit. Yep. We're not gonna leave just yet. After all, there are still 3 hidden areas that we'll need to open up, like this one. Again, just lots of power-ups that I'm not really gonna dabble in until we hit the first major difficulty curve, in which case I'm just gonna probably go absolutely bonkers. And finally, something down here. that you either have to go through upstairs or from that other secret area we've been to prior. Huh. Ah, right. This part of the wall just happens to be enveloped in shadows, making it a little more distinct. All for another pair of gauntlets, in case you didn't have one already. Right, so that leaves one critter, most likely by the exit. Let's deal with it and mosey on. And there you go. Another map. 100% completed. Onto the gatehouse. Only 2 secrets in this one. A little less of a bloated enemy count. Probably one of those more combat-oriented or exploration maps. So far, my impressions are very positive. Like, this genuinely feels like they took the Doom code, and not only did they manage to make a game that feels like its spiritual predecessor, but made it distinct enough to be its own identity. I mean, something as trivial as having an inventory system is already a big change. You mostly think about the build engine games when you think of collectible power-ups that you can save for whenever it is convenient for you, but no. Doom did that first, baby. Through one of its children. I always found it funny how, in total, at least back in the 90s, there were actually more games developed on the Wolf 3D engine than on Doom. For the latter, you pretty much had Heretic / Hexen, Strife, and Chex Quest. While in the former, while the difference in number may not be that big, I would say it's still probably double what I listed. My guess is that by the time developers started taking notice of the Doom engine, build was already on its way, so that's what swayed most other developers into using that just for the fancier 3D environmental interactions. Dead end. Apparently, we can't really do anything here just yet. I sometimes see people make fun of classic Doom engine geometry and just taking jabs at simpler shapes, leaving a lot of like open unused space, not utilized, which, I mean, fair enough. If you play through, say, TNT, you will know just how empty those grandiose, mind you, levels, but still, they feel like they could use more enemies. But, I mean, at the same time, if you're gonna build like a castle level, this is actually more than enough to nail it. You don't only need to go like super over the top and making intricate textures and what have you not. But I will admit, we have definitely come pretty far when it comes to developing tech on the Doom engine. I mentioned games using Doom as a foundation. Well, recent videos have shown that GZ Doom in particular has been the foundation of many up-and-coming projects where you can't even tell that it's Doom anymore. Sulaco is like a perfect example of a first-person shooter that uses this tech, but it is so distinctly unique that for most people, if you told them, hey, this uses Doom for its coding, they'd be like, what? Can't be serious, man. Anywho. Don't see any potential hidden chambers just yet. It might be the wisest of me to bust out the gauntlets, but I'll be damned if they don't make you feel like a powerhouse. Oh, where did you all come from? Yo, what's up, Golden? I see that you've been doubling down on those racing streams, which happen to be quite early in the morning for me, and I'm not really able to attend at that time, but still, hope you're having fun. No, I never voiced such an opinion. In fact, if I ever mentioned both games on stream before, it was pretty much just in the context of other first-person shooters. I'm certain that the names got name-dropped on Witchhaven when I was talking about FPS titles that had a fantasy setting, which, mind you, we don't have a lot of them, even in this day and age. And back then, it was pretty much just Witchhaven. Well, when I was talking to Frosty the other day, he seemed to be a Heretic boy. Maybe he's not fond of some of the later games, but who knows? I don't want to be throwing out baseless accusations. Even though our man does have a recorded history of being a hater in many a field. Yeah, so far I see no reason why I would have a problem with this game in particular. It takes what Doom it's known for and does it right. With its own little twist on the formula. Speaking of fantasy-themed shooters, I mentioned Witchhaven, which I will say is definitely an unfortunate product of its time, because from what I've played of that duology on Bill GDX, so the modern-day source port that allowed for better resolution and higher frame rates, that's a perfectly fine series. What definitely held it back were the technological limitations of the time, which I would say also did a major disservice to the in-game mechanics such as durability on weapons. Because the last thing you want is move around like a slog and then have to worry about your equipment. We've definitely been spoiled, however, in the modern age, because we got a lot more to choose from. It's as if the community has woken up to the idea that, hey, not every quote-unquote boomer shooter has to be just a John military man fighting against Nazis slash demons slash aliens. No, we could just do you old here's our take on D&D. I'm looking at you, a medieval. Yes, I know the Black Labyrinth came out last year. I will get to it. Probably within the next 5 years, knowing my streaming schedules and just how much I have on my plate at the moment. Well, you can definitely tell that we only have 2 secrets, because they're not that easy to find. It's maybe one of those instances where I'm gonna focus on hunting for the hidden gems. Well, already dealt with most, if not all, the kill count present. Anyway, I do see a ton of power out there, so this might be a throwback to map number 1, where you have to teleport in to that outdoorsy area. I saw something resembling a staircase when I was here. There's definitely a bit of geometry happening to my right. Like, see? Right here? There's definitely a room over there. Somewhere. Oh, here he rolls in. Well, there you go. I've guessed right. I should be playing the lottery, because if that were the case, I'd probably be richer by $1 million by now. Are you talking about the sequel to Heretic or Hexen 2? Because I'm kind of thinking that since Hexen Beyond Heretic is kind of like the Doom 2 to Heretic, I might just double down and stream that after we're through with the OG. You gotta have at least one Resident hater for something, my dude. It's a given. Myself, I hate Fall 3. Don't even get me started on it. Then again, you could realistically say that about anything past Fallout Tactics that's not New Vegas, but well, let's not get too technical. There's something as well. That might be the plasma wand. I'm gonna guess that's one of those secrets that you can obtain. But for that we have to get up on the fortress wall somehow. Oh, there you go. This is now accessible. Not sure when that happened, but there you go. Got a lot of goodies. But there's a price to pay. And I was among them, Golden. I absolutely hated what I saw from the screenshots when it was first announced, because I'm like, that doesn't even look remotely like a Fallout game. And when I played through it, I just doubled down in my opinion. With all the good that I could possibly say about the third official installment in the franchise, there's a lot more negatives to counterweigh whatever net positive there is. Brother, my condolences. I mean, I can't blame you for getting into the series through free, because for most people nowadays, that's definitely their starting point. That's when it really hit the mainstream audiences, even though it was already massively popular by Fallout 2. But hey, whatever gets you to play the OGs, I respect it. Right, we're not quite done just yet, because we still need the green key. Just look around a little more. Ah. Well, that brings you back to the start, which is massively convenient. Now, I'm gonna wager that getting up there is the second secret. It's either that, dropping down into the well for the plasma, or excuse me, a super powerful magical wand. Oh, well, that was easier than expected. Huh. Well, certainly didn't anticipate another wall opening over there. I feel like I was in the same camp as you for a good while, but probably mostly through choice, as a lot of my attention was focused on Ultima Online at the time. So I just didn't really bother with other video games unless something single player of interest came up that was really into. But chances are I was likely just replaying one of the oldies in my library. The Dragon Claw. So that's what it's called. You know what? That might not even be a wand. Now that I look closely at that sprite, it looks more like a... yeah, just an attachment I put in my fist. If that's the case, that makes this weapon even cooler. Right, 7 more enemies left, probably by the exit. With the cloaking mixture. You're not a specter. Pretend as you may. Moving on to the guard tower. So far, so good. 3 maps. Cleared on 100% rate. I'm only gonna spoil myself when it comes to looking for secret maps and exits. In the sense that I do have a guide open just to look through an episode's level list and see where's the secret exit in a particular one to the hidden level. Because ideally, we would like to see all the maps and what they have to offer. Now, on a different topic altogether, and I really don't want to ramble on current drama, but you know how people have been waging a war against each other on Twitter for the past day because of the new Assassin's Creed, which is going to be set in Japan, and they're making a big fuss over Yasuke being a playable character. Regardless of whether you agree with that direction or not, from whatever standpoint you take on Yasuke as a historical character, do not let the fact slip by that Ubisoft didn't make it clear at first that they were gonna charge you $120 for a game that was allegedly gonna be online all the time. They cleared that up later in a follow-up tweet, but sure as heck seemed like intentional cover-up to potentially try and hide some shady ongoings. Oh, I think we got another golem variant. When it actually shoots projectiles. I don't know what makes it exactly different visual-wise from the other of its ilk. It's something we should, well, keep in mind. I just hate the fact that they made it a semi-annual series. And I really don't see what much else you could do with it at this point to make it unique besides changing the scenery every now and then. Really, I'm gonna say that Black Flag was probably one of the last ambitious ones where they added seafaring and naval combat. And while I haven't played that one because my adventure pretty much ended with Brotherhood as far as Assassin's Creed is concerned, I did want to play Revelations just to finish the Ezio saga, but I still felt burned out at that point. But yeah, I just don't know what they keep doing with the AC that people find appealing. I don't know, maybe if you like, say, Vikings or ancient Greece, yeah, you might find a game of that flavor in the franchise up your alley. But there's like another bestseller title? I don't know, man. It just makes sense to me. Then again, your annual EA football / insert any other sport here sells like hotcakes. There's a lot of Death Knights up there. Let's not waste the important ammo. These little jokesters. So far, ammo conservation hasn't been really much of an issue. But I sure as heck don't want to risk running up a wall. At least expect it. those guys dealt with. Kind of surprised that wasn't flagged as a secret, because in the other circumstance, a walk on trigger room is usually considered one. But hey, that's up to the map maker's intention. Quite a sprawling level, this one. So got ourselves a nice bit of a city aesthetic happening on top of water. Someone looked at Venice and was like, yeah, I can replicate that in the Doom engine. With my little twist on it. Kinda does give off early Blood vibes. Even the textures alone kind of scream, yeah. This is what Monolith looked at and was like, you know, those guys at Raven are onto something. Okay, still need a yellow key to get past the gate. Oh. Rude. Also, good reminder that you should probably keep a manual save on standby. I trust GZ Doom to be stable enough, but you never know. One fucky wucky, as the kiddos these days say, and I'm back to square one. What's going on here? This could lead to something greater. That entrance up there, but we shall see. Ooh. Now you guys are getting a little ballsy and throwing fireballs my way. It's almost like they're learning that trying to approach me close and personal doesn't really work for them well. Ooh. You know, maybe if all of you decided to chuck fireballs at me at the same time, there would have been a nasty ambush, but otherwise, I'm just not impressed. If you ever wondered how wine really gets made, well, this is a processing plant. See? Red? Go inside the barrel, just squish it to a nice pulp, and that's what gives it that a little sour but refined taste. A little more precise snapping, that one. Now, I did get a key, sure enough. Question remains. Where is... These guys look nasty. But hey, I'm all about that, Wraith look. It's a simple trope. Evil wizard whose face is obscured because he's probably undead. But still so cool. We were talking about the up-and-coming Assassin's Creed game, Golden. Shadows is what the subtitle for that one is, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, hang on. I see a marker for a red key somewhere on this map. Or is that the exit button? It might actually be the exit button. Yeah, that's the exit. I don't know why it's coded red, but then again, we got yellow, green, and blue for the key, so I'll let it slide. Okay, so we done that. We got 11 enemies left to slaughter. And one secret to find. Can we do it? I would hope so. There is this staircase here, which I'm not sure how you access. Oh. Well, we found him. Thought you could hide from me. Oh no. No critter marked as evil in the alignment chart gets past on my watch. Also, look at this nice stash of items I've been clinging on to. I don't even know what most of these do, but still. I suppose now would be a good time to bid this level farewell. Because once again, the Mad Lad does it. He gets all the kills and all the secrets. We don't care about all the items. That is a secondary objective, if anything. What's going on with this music? Feels a little more whimsical compared to the other tracks that were playing earlier. Alright, I hear more of those warlocks creeping by. So likely to become a staple in our bestiary. Oh, for a moment I thought the game took away my Dragon Claw, which would have been a weird choice. Might seem a little ineffective, but hey, whatever does the job. Also, forget what I said earlier in regards to one. This is pretty much a hit scan weapon. Now we just gotta wait for the enemies that are gonna be the equivalent, and that's when, yeah, that's when I'll probably start to cry. Yep, just this one solitary imp living here in this small shack with his torch. Who am I to question his life choices? Sure is a lot going on up there. Oh boy, Rodden, what in tarnation did you just do? Okay, I feel like I need to read it out loud. Well, I say, fall free. So there's a game that's about as predictable as a hen a fox dead. You got this wasteland, see? All desolate and dreary. Just like my old coop after a fox raid. That's what the big deal with all the mutated critters running around. I reckon even a barnyard rooster could come up with a better adversaries than those oversized bugs and irritated lizards. I can't really do a good Foghorn Leghorn, but god am I glad that became a meme. My favorite one is still with the Bible scripture. And the reference to Peter rejecting Jesus 3 times before the rooster crows. Sounds like your school was incredibly based. You know, these days, most of the time whenever you see anything Looney Tunes related, it's just those ice cream trucks slapping mascots. Because, you know, I'm sure kids these days know their Bugs Bunnies and their Mickey Mouses. I mean, they're still there. But I can't really imagine they're as iconic to a kindergartner in this year as they were, say, 20 years ago. There's so much going on this map that I haven't really had the time to check the stats. I would much love to take care of those guys. Thank you. If the other one could just kindly stand still for a minute. Awesome. Okay, so that's already 1/4 of the enemy count taken care of. And we have 4 secrets to watch out for. I need a yellow key to get about that side. Not that I've seen one. Oh, never mind, it's up here. Oh, right. Don't think about that. I hated that E so hard. Just pretty much excused out of the building. Alright, now we can start opening up the level well and truly. You know what I find a little funny? You can hear the distinct Corvus laugh whenever you pick up a new weapon. But the hit sound is for Doom Guy. I'm just gonna assume that's a little bit of GZ Doom muckery going on about. Okay, next up is the green key. Which... is up here. Oh, so that's how you get about the entire length of the map, pretty much. Thought that guy teleported behind me for a moment, which would have been a very dastardly trick to pull off. Grab a few goods while we're at it. As my more powerful ammo supplies are running a little dry. And as you can see, there's still a lot of creatures to be slaughtered. We don't want to need the full brunt of that. It's more or less the equivalent of my triple crossbow shot. Where do all these freaking imps are coming from? Jeez. Look at all these little guys crawling on the woodwork. Thankfully, each enemy type seems to drop corresponding ammo to any of the new points you acquire. I'm not quite sure how magical throwing axes equal crossbow bolts, but we'll leave that to metaphysical theorists to debate. I think my favorite part about Heretic so far is just all these unique enemies and their very distinct behavior and animations. Especially the death ones. Golem easily being one of my top favorites right now, with just how he literally gives up the ghost whenever you slay one. But hey, this fella disintegrating also a good departure from the realm of the living. Okay. I'm sure it was a trigger for that floor to lower, but hey. A bag of holding is a bag of holding. Got a little teleporter down here, which I would very much like to inspect. Because, yeah, we have yet to find a single secret. Is there a secret passageway, potentially, from the castle walls? Don't think so. What else have I potentially missed? I think we've been on the other side yet. So let's take a peek. Oh yeah, you guys can't handle the full power of the gauntlets up close. If it's just one-on-one, chances are I pretty much got it in the bag. The bag of holding, one could say. Come on, you know that was a good one. Oh, got a little too cocky back there. Fortunately, I should still have some healing items left around the area. If I can find them, that is. Well, that's one secret. And the ring of invincibility. One could say that's just a portable Invul Sphere from Doom. And you know what? It's likely the case. Did it really keep missing this door, or did it open up later? Ooh. Hey now. Looks like my crossbow bolt's woes are taken care of for now. Still, I'd very much like to take another shot at that zone. Because we could also refill the Dragon Gauntlet that way. Oh, dang it. Didn't mean to fall off. Or... It's actually 2 teleporters you can take. I see that you don't really have much of a reaction time when you're down there. Which kind of sucks because killing that Death Knight is going to be a slight issue. Do I hear enemies from here, or is it just that guy being angry? It's probably him. Okay, what if we try this way? I mean, we... yeah, pretty much end up in the same spot. Nice. Real freaking smooth. Yup. That's our first death. Now we know this level is a little on the chunkier side. We best be prepared for a lot of struggling. I absolutely adore the fact that, at least with a crossbow, you can jib enemies up close. moderately curious. What does this flask do? Can I even use it? Hang on. Activate item shift. Well, I'm pressing shift right, but it's not doing anything. Let's try something else. Oh, that's the hourglass. I have no clue what that did. Quartz flask heals you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the pointer. Yo, what's up, Telef? This is 10,000 years into the past, before Halo. We are playing as John Corvus, the great grandfather of John Master Chief, otherwise known as John Halo. Oh, thank you for the pointers, the Hilkons ref. I'm gonna assume Shadow Sphere is the blur from Doom. Go. The key again. And we just need to acquire the green one again, and the whole map is once again available to us. Some attacks won't hit. Ooh, that's a nice twist. See? That's what I like. A little bit of twist. Not exactly going one-to-one with converting all of the items. Absolutely never. Because as we all know, the Amazon series is the #1 source of anything canon related to Halo. One of these days I'm gonna gaslight Frost into pretending I'm gonna stream a good movie and then just play the Halo Amazon series instead. And there's gonna be that meme of take your shoes off, we're watching Halo on Amazon. How did that get a season 2? Is it beyond me? But then again, if Velma can do it, need I say more at that point? It did, and my man, they doubled down on dredging anything related to Scooby-Doo. There's been like a major plot twist leaked on social media involving Scrappy-Doo of all characters, mind you. Yep. They included the pupper, but not the main dog. Even though, like, what was the reasoning behind Scooby not being there in the first place? Because it would make this series more juvenile. Boy, how did that turn out to be complete and utter bullshit. You're not wrong, Talif, but all I'm saying is they should have left him dead in Miami. The blue key was here all this time, and I simply just kept running past it. Anyway, I should probably use that secret down the basement to stock up on ammunition. That'll be a good time, I feel. Not this time, mister. Yo, Vucius, my man, it's been a minute. How's life been treating you, buddy? Once again, the crossbow reigns supreme. Although, I do have a fair bit of Dragon Claw juice. Which we also have a refill in a while. See, we're back more or less to where we were stats-wise. Okay, where are all these golems I keep hearing moaning? Oh right, I missed this room. bag of holding. I appreciate the memory. Are you still streaming on Twitch? Or engaging in speedruns? Or too busy with other obligations? Goat extermination is going well through. Just a couple of more enemies left to dispose of. Is that the portal I was using to get over there? Yeah. So there's still 2 secrets I haven't really found. Ooh, big fan of the stained glass. Well, I haven't seen such fine artwork since Quake. Okay, I'm lying. Wolfenstein 3D had some neat examples in the later episodes. Okay, may as well use this opportunity to grab a whole bunch of power-ups. And the sword equipment. Gotcha. Yeah, I get it. Like every hobby or interest, you eventually may run into a dry spell or decide to move on completely different avenues in life. I've had that happen to me with Ultima Online. Eventually lost what kept me going with Mugen. There was like a bit when I just did wacky videos instead of regular fights, because I found stretching the boundaries into which you could use the engine to be most exciting. And then, yeah, I just stopped altogether. Oh, nice, the map. This is gonna help us significantly in determining what exactly is it I haven't found yet. I say that as apparently we've already laid out most of the map architecture. There's just bits and pieces here still remain to be filled up. There's one enemy left. Chances are it's by the exit. Okay, so there's apparently a room here that I haven't been inside of yet. It's more or less here. Oh. It's not much, but it's something. But then we have one more. It's got a little gray spot inside this building, but I'm not sure that's got to do with anything. Yep, just a bit of missing ammo. I mean, we could keep on looking. It's not the Tome of Power, is it? Did I try dropping down for it? Well, one way to find out. Actually, wait. Different secret altogether. It was... Where's the building with the teleporter? Not sure what that switch did in the first place. Oh. Oh. Alright, I see it now. Clever. And that does it. So really, I could just move on, but before I do that, we have some free ammo we could nab. Could also hunt for that Tome of Power, if I really wanted to. This one right here. Just need to take the other teleporter leading to the crossbow bolts. Oh, there we go. I need a good running start for it. So just to save us a little bit of time, in case I were to fluff it up. The cathedral. Now I believe this is where you can find the secret exit. So we're gonna keep our eyes peeled, boys. Now is it safe to assume that there's gonna be some heresy going on in this here cathedral? I miss those classic synthesizers used for all Doom games. You have no idea. I wish more games going for the retro aesthetic these days would go for those kind of compositions with their OSTs. I mean, it's cool and all if you ask Andrew Hulshall to compose a kick-ass heavy metal-ish OST, but come on. Come on, man. There's more you can do. I absolutely find it hilarious how Andrew Hulshall and Gianni had become pretty much the staple of every single FPS going for the boomer shooter style. It's really getting more and more difficult finding a single title where at least one of these gentlemen is not listed in the credits. And you thought Doom iconography was rad. Well, take a look at this. After I stepped on a pedestal here, that opened up more of the central area. For what reason, I'm not yet sure entirely. Ah, to form a staircase. There's something going on here. Probably the exit, judging from the line depth. Take us down if we need to. Oh! There's actually Chasiak Revenant missiles. No, maybe those guns do have some fearful aspect to them. Oh shit! That caught me off guard. But from the sounds of it, infighting is a thing. It's gonna be hella risky. But it needs to be done. Oh. See, this is different because it's manually triggered. Not quite the same secret. But also you have teleporter there. Teleporter bring you back to the start. Gotcha. Now, chances are this is gonna be either the main or the secret exit. Depending on what lengths I have to go through to open it up. What did that switch to? Oh. Not a secret, but we take those. Take those for sure. feel like there's something up here in this alcove. Some importance. So I'm not sure how to get us a set of stairs yet. Wait a minute. There is a door here. Is it a walk-on mechanism? Unless you can only open it from the other side. Which, you know, still could be the case. Because you can't really do much otherwise here. Just yet. There's no other secret openings here. Well, that only helps. Lucky find. Oh man, look what's going on down there. It's a whole ass labyrinth. Not to mention our north. You're definitely meant to acquire that pickup somehow, and that bag of holding. Hang on. What's this I see here? How do I get her? There's a hidden switch somewhere. Apparently I missed a secret here, somehow. What about all these items? How do you gain access to those? Maybe with the thing that gives you flying. But what if you didn't have it on you? Oh, anyway. For now, let's try to figure out how to open up the rest of the map. Because yeah, there's still plenty going on here. Like whatever's behind this tomb. This one is still a mystery to me as to how it works. See, the thing is, I am definitely missing a key, the green one. And I haven't seen it as of yet. I don't suppose you were meant to shoot a projectile into that alcove. You can't squeeze past here, so that's out of the question. Okay, what are we missing then? They somehow blind past the key. I wouldn't even be surprised. I don't think standing here is gonna do anything in the long run. I guess I'm just missing a switch somewhere. It's not here, I can tell you that much. Where then? Let's lower this. That's the one to get it back down. Hmm. Is anything slower when I press this switch? No. Okay, what sort of tomfoolery is this then? Still no pickups here. Yeah, what's going on with this level? What's the deal here? This is gonna be the one to have me confounded for a good bit. I'm looking for any of the switches I missed. There's literally like nothing that stands out. Ooh, I'm starting to feel something's a little iffy about this level design, guys. It's not as transparent as the previous map so far. Also, I still don't know what's this little structure just this south of me. I only have... Oh. Well, It's nice of this dude to come out all the way to greet me. Still, doesn't really help me much when I can't even get up there. Can only organically lower this and that one. As far as I can tell from now. Yeah, something ain't right here. I don't know if playing the map from the beginning would help necessarily. It depends if this is just a skill issue on my part. If I'm missing a trigger, or God forbid something's something ain't right. So this projectile. Just thinking if I had anything that could give me a boost, but no. Well, I guess I could play that from the beginning, and I don't know. Give myself a little bit of peace of mind. Right, so that counts as 2 secrets and open up when you walk into this hallway. And the key shows up here. You're through with all that. So far, so good. that opened up after I walked up here. Doesn't work the same for the other. Let's move on as we did before then. I'd be surprised if you could get use some projectiles to kill other enemies. Thus invoking a new age of infighting. Back here. And deal with these guys swiftly, like that. In this room, full of all these lovely enemies. Yeah, and I feel like I'm pretty much back to square one. As no new key, no nothing. Again, I'm actually gonna look up this because it's starting to drive me mad. Heretic Cathedral. Okay, so enter the tomb and locate a corner with a flashing light. Up in the west one, this corner, make a U-turn to the right as you pass through to find a switch. Pull the switch to raise the stairs near the green door. So we're gonna look for a corner with a flashing light somewhere. Let's suppose it's this one. There is a switch apparently that I'm missing somehow. One sec. Where was another? Oh, hang on. A room containing barrels and an altar. This appears to be a dead end, but if you search the southeast wall, you'll see a section that is out of alignment. Maybe that's the clue. Do they mean this part? Oh. See, I thought about it the wrong way then. Because my assumption was you were meant to get up here somehow to get to like a higher point in the room and then go around, potentially up here. But no. It's the other way around. Still a bit obscure if you ask me. Well, I'm sure back in the day if I wall humped enough, I would eventually found a trigger. Okay, at least we're moving on, that's a good thing. No Easter eggs, no jabs at the devs. Missed opportunity, I tell ya. There we go. There's the answer to my problems. The green key. Okay, we got another teleporter. Let me guess. Before I move on. Oh, hang on. It's something more here to this building. Nice. So that brings us here, conveniently. What about, this teleporter here? Well, that explains the room. 7 out of 8 secrets. So now should be able to lower the stairs. Alright, what's the trigger? Get these down. I didn't miss a switch here, did I? Okay, definitely need it for that door. So, on the other end, you have a switch you can flip up there to lower this, maybe? We got ourselves a new conundrum where now we have to determine how we make ourselves a staircase into the green door. Unless it's like somewhere here. I just walk past it. I do see a window leading to a room with a teleporter, in fact. Very curious, that one. Yep. I cannot stress just how much the automap proves to be your friend in these kind of circumstances. There's more friends down there. I can see him lurking. Also, another portal. I wonder where. Ah, back to the secret. Some remains to be opened up. We gotta find ourselves a way into the catacombs. So I'm thinking we head back up here and inspect this area more closely. Let me flip the switch. It's as if the way down is through here. I think I heard a door opening after I dropped. Maybe it's timed? Oh no. I just missed a trigger from the looks of it. Got him. Yeah, this looks like a secret exit right here. There's most definitely a teleporter leading out of the map. So, curiously, where are the 4 enemies? on the kill count that I haven't seen yet. Did the main catacomb open by any chance? It is even the thing you're supposed to open. I assume it is. I don't think I missed anything. Pretty sure I hit all the check marks. What a strange map this is, in terms of beginning about. Oh, wait. So that's the main exit, for sure. I see now. So where on earth are we missing 4 kills? Your guess is as good as mine, to be fair. There's this thing that I could experiment with, just for the heck of it. Yep. I had a hunch. If you want all the kills you need to use the wings. So I didn't mean to flip on that item, but oh well. Well, all things considered, we were never gonna use the main exit anyway. So let's instead move on here for the secret level. The graveyard. Lots of spectral enemies. I do appreciate them using that trick, not just on one enemy, but on multiple different entities. I mean, it's cool to have a pinky that can blend in with its surroundings when it's dark, but surely it's not the only one of its kind that could learn such a skill. Regardless, my reward for completing the previous ordeal, just finding a lot of ghosts. Lots of ghosts and ghoulies. Well, on the flip side, you do get some items for your trouble. Okay, we need keys. Get around. Ooh, I do appreciate the leading into Geiger symbolism. That is certainly the kind of shapes I would expect from the master himself in his scenery. Here come the warlocks. Oh, apparently I need the full collection of keys to get around this map. This feels like classic Doom map design. Boy, those foaming projectiles, when they lock onto you, they sure make your eardrums bleed out. Yeah, this really just does feel like that simple from Doom 2, but on a slightly larger scale. But then maybe you could enter the structure from a particular angle. I mean, I think you can. Maybe from the top. There you go. Oh. This was a cool bit, I suppose. Now on to the green area. You would think I would bust out the default one again, but against these simple nuisances, yes sir. Okay, this can definitely be lowered. Does that require me looking for another button to push? Hey, what's the big idea here? Why are you clipping through a wall body with a projectile? You cheater. Well, that so didn't do a whole lot. More switches somewhere. Oh, actually, no, we go the other way. pretty cool that you can actually time that encounter. And if you just don't rush blindly up ahead, you can take on the ghosts in turns. Trust me, I played enough of these games to a point where I know where I can push my luck. And still fall for the most simple of setups. The actual mix-up is when you successfully plan out a segment that manages to catch the player off guard. What does this count as a secret though? Like, what did it cost to activate? No clue. Maybe it's an intention for you to find. Anyway, I think it's time to check out Blue Room. I'm sure on one secret, but I wager it might be inside here. Wait, you guys are duking out with each other? Lost Soul Syndrome much? That makes me wonder whether all enemy types in Heretic have the same issue. Okay, secret, from what I understand, is in here. As shrimple as a backpack. Alright. That's cool. Now for the crypts. We are 8 maps in, which I believe makes this the penultimate entry in this episode. That last map was sure worth the hassle, because look at my stack of blue orbs. We are packing some major heat right now. That's it. Get them to infight. We can make this the next iconic Hell Knight vs. Revenant matchup. Just need you guys to hit each other. Wonderful. Wonderful. Look at all this beautiful chaos. Literally instigating race wars in Heretic. Alright, that's enough of that. You can take it from here. That little wacky maneuver already took out a good chunk of mobs. Screw it, we can use crossbow bolts. May not be a secret, depending how you're supposed to get up here. Babies first. Magical wand. You gotta start somewhere. Ooh. That could have been quite bad, actually. look at them rave. Look at them party. It'd be funny if I just walked past, nicked the items, and didn't even aggro them. That wouldn't be fun, now would it? We can deal with you guys in a traditional fashion. It's pretty much a shooting gallery. Rims. Prize being all the spoils. You take off of them in return. Falling seems like a terrible option all around, but there is a book of power down there, from what I can see. This opens from somewhere else. Also, this texture here, possibly pointing to an exit? See if I can get the goodies up here somehow. Maybe we'll good enough running start. That'll work. Oh, no need to. Why did I close off? Hmm? Ah, it's a lift. Gotcha. Let's see if we can get whatever is down here. This one seems trickier to acquire. Seems like you gotta swerve to get to that alcove, yep. Actually, no, there's another pathway I can see. It's behind the bridge over there. Oh, not the Tomb of Power I was thinking of, but thanks for the secret. And teleport over there. Okay, we got all the keys. Meaning, if I wanted to, I could look for the exit to the level now. Still, we have some stuff to do. For instance, there's something going on to the left here. If you look a little up from where we are currently. Still a fair bit to explore, I feel. So you wanna rush ahead, you see it. Ah, that sent us back here. Oh man. He's really trying to clobber me. Hey, I can hear that golem raging about somewhere. You, most likely. Alright, the blue door is over here. Not quite figured out how to reach it just yet. We'll deal with that little pest later. Oh. That's how we get to this door. Got a little bit of Doom cute going on, or Heretic cute in this case, with the basic but soulful thrones. An attempt was definitely made. You guys are just really don't amount to anything, do you? Okay. Guess if you want to backtrack, that's your ticket. Ah. Now it's all connected. I did not steal that line from Jed, famous Stranger of Paradise character. It is of my own doing. Original idea, concept, do not steal. Alrighty. We got almost all the kills. 2 secrets left, and we can kind of already tell where we should be looking out for him. Let's proceed then. We don't know anything about interacting with that wall, but, well... that's one secret. And that's the other one. So 2 for 1 deal. And with that, once again, all kills, all secrets. Taken care of. Time to bail for the exit. Oh, not this way, that's for certain. Good. Head from here, I suppose. It's nice when you open up all possible side doors and then just can move around the map as you please. Hell's Maw. Only 62 enemies. Which makes me think this might be the last map of this scenario. This might be inefficient on my part, but could save me some trouble dealing with those guys later. You do get the ammo for it, after all. Alright, so I'm definitely meant to drop down. Well, the floor hurts. The floor is literally lava. That open up something. Do these? Oh, they grow back. That's not ideal. This trick could have been deadly if you had much more powerful enemies. Although, I can see, or rather hear, something nasty up ahead. That's a big old skull over there. So I better get ready to pick a fight with it. I would say a bone, but it's kind of lacking in those besides the cranium. Oh, there's multiple of you. In that case, I think it's time to bust out some of our power-ups. How do you guys feel about the Tome of Power? I wonder. With massive orbs of energy. Oh my god, what is going on? Am I playing Heretic or Touhou? Oh hell yeah, that increased rate of fire alone. That did the trick. Oh, look how many of these freaks there are. I think we got the room to maneuver around. Especially now that the golems can also abuse all this space to try and track me. Here they come. I think I should just wait here and bait these dudes. Seems like a smart enough tactic with these explosive buds that keep on regenerating regardless. Well, got all the kills. And the question remains, where are all the damn secrets? There's 4 of them. is also lava. So after all that, you just make a dash here for the exit. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. But I'm curious. Where's all the hidden swag? Map, for once, is doing a pretty hefty job at not telling you exactly what you should be on the lookout for. Are we sure there are supposed to be secrets on the map? My issue is that the line devs do not point to anything. Like, all this framing here is just solid walls. Unless there's a teleporter that leads somewhere out of bounds. Or it's glitched. You never know. I'm curious. Let me look this up. To the maw. Four hidden chambers in the corners of the pod room. Wait, really? Where? Not in this rendition, there aren't. As far as I can tell. Nope, you can't really lower any wall. Nor walk into them. I didn't miss another switch, did I? Those guys are going to regrow. And then one's inside this room. Yep, according to the walkthrough, you're supposed to have an item per corner of each room in this section, so there will be like 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively, but there's nothing happening here. Not sure what the big idea is with that one. Can't have them all, I suppose. With the destruction of the Iron Liches and their minions, the last of the undead are cleared from this plane of existence. Those creatures had to come from somewhere, though, and you have the sneaky suspicion that the fiery portal of Hell's Maw opens into their home dimension in Hell. To make sure that more undead, or worse things, don't come through, you have to seal Hell's Maw from the other side. Of course, this means you may get stuck in a very unfriendly world, but no one ever said being a heretic was easy. And that's episode 1. Now you could say we're pretty much mimicking Doom, but I mean, in case you haven't realized, that's half the point why Heretic exists in the first place. So of course they're gonna go all in on the references. So, I've been going for 4 hours. This wouldn't be a bad place to stop, actually. If I could make 1 episode per stream, that's not a bad pace for us to get through. Hell's Maw, the Dome of Despair, the Ossuary, and the Stagnant Demesne, however you're supposed to pronounce that. Yep, 4 extra streams, assuming things go smoothly, and we should be done with Heretic. Pretty darn good, I have to say. Glad I finally got around to trying this one out. So, thanks for coming over, guys. I see that Frosty is currently going at it with Dread Delusion, a neat game that came out just recently, so I'm gonna send you all over him. Be sure to say hi, and hope you decide to come over for future events. Next time we're gonna head back to Stranger Paradise, make another step to killing chaos. After that, we shall rotate back to Heretic. Take it easy, everyone, and appreciate you coming by.